So we'll use that to our advantage. So when you have multiple digits, put the decimal number first or the number that has the most digits first. It makes the multiplying easier. Yes?
Fun fact, what you just said with the community property, that was my dream last night. Bro. Huh? That was so fun.
Interesting.
Wow, what a fun fact.
Okay. Okay, then just multiply. Don't worry about the decimals. Okay? Multiply as usual. And then move the decimal the same number of places in the answer as we're in the factor, right to left. And like I said, sometimes when we do these notes, initially when we write our steps, it doesn't totally make sense. But then when we do our examples, we can look back at our steps and it will make sense. So bear with me if this seems like, what are you talking about? You'll see how we're doing it.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to lie, I don't understand.
We have 6 times 3.91. So the first step in our directions that may have seemed a little bit confusing at first is to put which number first when we set up this multiplication. Miles? 3.91. We put the decimal number first or the number with the most digits? Yeah, number with the most digits, which in this case is the decimal. Times 6. Okay, you see how we do that? Set it up. First, set it up. Then we multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. 9 times 6 is 54. Carry the 5. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 5. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now, like I said, with multiplication, we leave all the decimal work until the end. And at the end, after we've done all our multiplying, we figure out where to put our decimal. The way we do this is we look, how many decimal places do we have in our factors? And in this one, we have 1, 2 decimal places here, and we have not moved any decimal places with the 6. So how many decimal places, we add these up, we need to move our decimal 2 places from left to right in our answer. 2 decimal places because we had 2 plus 0. So we move it 2 places in the answer. So our answer is then 23.46. Okay? Yes.
For the decimal dot, are we allowed to just drop it down?
No. You cannot drop it down in multiplication. It's a good question. You always wait till the end and you count up the number of decimals that were in your factors and then move it. Good. Colin?
So I'm confused.
What is the 2?
We added these.
Oh, okay, you add them.
How many total places were there decimals moved? Or how many total decimal places did we have in our factors?
Those 4 numbers, you go to the end.
Exactly, and move it that many.
All right.
Got it? We'll do more practice. Question? No. Okay, let's do another one. We'll do more practice till we are like, yep, I got it. All right, here we go. Set this one up correctly. 3 times 0.016. Set this up correctly to multiply. Which number should I put first? Drew?
0.016.
Very good. Okay, we're going to put my bigger number with more digits first. 0.016 times 3. Notice I don't need to line any decimals up. I don't need to line anything up. I just want to put the longer number on top, and the shorter number second. We have this set up, longer times shorter. We do our multiplication. Don't worry about the decimal till the end. 6 times 3 is 18. Carry the 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And then we have zeros. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 0 is 0. Then at the end of multiplication is when we have to ask ourselves, how many decimals do I need to move? So notice in our factors we have 1, 2, 3 digits past our decimal point. How many digits do we have past our decimal point in 3? Kenny?
3.
How many here? Liam? 0.
Oh.
Right?
Sorry.
In these ones with the whole numbers, they don't have any decimal points that we need to worry about. So then we add these together. How many total places do I need to move the decimal in my answer? Dylan? 3. So 3, 1, 2, 3. And so my answer is 0.048. Liam?
If you're looking where to put the decimal,
Uh-huh.
and you get the 2, and you figure out how many numbers off behind the decimal,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not 0 and 3, it's like 5 and 7. Do you times it or do you
Add. You always add.
You
Yep.
add.
We'll do some like that so you can see.
Okay.
These are all whole numbers, so one of them's always 0. Hudson?
Okay.
So if you times the decimal number by a whole number,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't the decimal be the same spot every time?
Yeah, it would. You're right. Yep. That's good noticing of a pattern. All right, let's look at one more example. Now this one's a little more difficult. It's going to be a little bit more math because we have a big, right? This one's 5 digits by 2 digits. So we need to just sort of recall our rules for multiplying when we have a lot of digits. Which number should I put first? Liam?
5.0.24.
Yes. The big one's going to go first times 12.
12.
Times 12. Once I have this set up, I multiply. I just do my multiplication. I don't worry about the decimal till the very end. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5 is 10. So I get a big old long number here. When we're multiplying by 2-digit numbers, remember, or 3-digit numbers, what do I need to put first before I do my multiplication? Mia?
You need to line up the digits correctly.
You need yes, for sure you need to line up the digits correctly.
No, you put a 0.
And then I put it, yes, very good. So 2 things, you said 2 things that are important. It is super important when multiplying, especially when we have 2-digit numbers, to line up everything so that you add correctly at the end. Okay? Put a placeholder 0 when we start a new line, and then we're just multiplying everything by 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 0, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times, phew. Then what do we do with these? Add.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1, 0, 6. My last step is then to look at my decimal points and figure out how many I need to move it. Hudson, how many am I going to move it in my answer?
5,
4. This was 4. And how many numbers do I have to the right of the decimal point in 12? 0. So I need to move it a total of 4 places in my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 60.1488. Okay. So if you're multiplying two decimals, so like two numbers that have decimal numbers in them, same rules apply. We put the biggest number, the number with the most digits, first. Always. It's going to make your math easier. You'll be less likely to make mistakes. Put the number with the most digits first. I use this, you guys. What does this mean? Number. Put the number with the most digits first. Okay? Liam, question.
W. Is that a WL?
So it doesn't matter which one we put first. So let's just say 4.8 times 7.2. I'll just do it in the exact order that it was given to me. Okay, now I do my multiplication. I don't worry about the decimals right now. I just do my multiplication, 2 digits by 2 digits. So 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Then I'm going to just cross this one out so I don't get confused later. Put my placeholder 0. 7 times 8 is 56. Carry my 5. 7 times 4 is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And then we add. Did I do this wrong?
I'm confused.
What are we can you raise your hand and tell me where you got lost? Do we need to review 2 digit by 2 digit multiplication?
No.
Okay. Or did I do them? I mean, I do the math wrong sometimes. So like if I did it wrong, that could have been what happened. Okay.
Oh, I see the problem.
My problem or your problem?
Oh. Well. Wait.
If it's your problem, please look at your notes. If it's my problem, please tell me what I did wrong.
7 times 4 is 21 plus 5 is 26.
No. 7 times 4 is 28. 28, 33. This is right. Add 6, 15, 4, 3.
You just put like the numbers were different than what I think some people did. Like some people put the 7 on top.
Oh,
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
why it's like different numbers.
Got it. That would make sense. Okay. How many decimal places do I need to move with a hand? Dylan, 2, why?
Because you have to add the
Th-
decimal
This is 1.
and the other.
This is 1. If we, very good. So we move it 2 places. Okay.